Hey guys, it's Austin Awkward. This is the running season. It has officially begun. So, last year I did the whole 52 videos about things that are awkward. This year I am trying to keep myself stoked for running. And the way I'm doing that is by doing a little bit of a log of my training. So it's, the 2nd of January 2017. This should be our first episode. It is cold, it is dark. As you can see, night has already fallen here in Spokane. And I had to admit something to you. I hate running in the dark. Something psychologically about it gets to me, It's funny, at the beginning of the fall, I was running on a treadmill. I joined a gym for a little while and try to keep moving, and it just didn't work for me. I could go really fast on a treadmill, even, if I were speeding up or slowing down, or going uphill, I should say. But it just, psychologically, it doesn't work because I was doing like 7-minute miles on a treadmill. And out here, if I did it below an 8, I'd be so stoked. So, needless to say, here I am. Of course, it's January in Spokane, which means it's dark all the time. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do these videos, is to keep myself motivated, because I hate cold and dark when it comes to running. It's just miserable because, it just adds to the already painstaking process of pushing your body past where it wants to be comfortable. So, as you can see, it's been snowing a lot, almost, probably about 20 inches or so in the last couple of weeks. We just got a few more inches on Sunday, so yeah, there's a nice packed snow everywhere, snow and ice everywhere, and that makes it difficult to run because, most of the sidewalks are 20 inches deep with snow, and the roads are covered in snow and ice, so you have to come up with ways to cope. One of the ways I did, I went online, I figured out a DIY way to make my own running spikes for snow. As you can see here, hopefully, you can see I put use the old sheet metal screws on the bottom of the old running shoes. My beautiful starter shoes. I picked those up when I was in Hawaii making bad choices and needed a pair of tennis shoes for cheap. So I put them to another purpose, which is to run in snow and ice. The hard part about running in snow and ice, though, is not necessarily, one, or it's the combination of the two, right? Because, if you just run on ice, the spikes do really well because they stick. If you just run on snow, it's you get a pretty good sink into it, and so your foot doesn't move too much. It's a little harder, of course, but when you put the two together, you get a lot of slipping and then gripping, and so it really affects how you run as far as how confident you are in your stride. So I'm learning that as I go along. This is like my third ice run total ever in all my life. But this year, one of my resolutions is to run 2 half marathons. I was going to run a marathon, but I just can't see making my family make that time commitment. So I am going to do 2 half marathons, which theoretically equals 1 whole marathon, one in July down in Hood River, and I'm going to do the scenic marathon, half marathon again in Sandston. So I'm going to keep myself motivated by talking to you guys every couple weeks, letting you know how my training is coming along, giving you my insights into what works for me as a not runner who is running, a person who's not in great shape and does not necessarily consider himself to be a running person. All right? Well, with all that said, thanks for tuning in and checking out what I'm doing this year, and I'm looking forward to sharing some more about my training in the near future.